We are back here at the Gerald K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium. We're under 7 minutes to go in the fourth and the last quarter for tonight's game. We still got a lot of time left to play.
Next week on the road at Troy. Trey Owens back at quarterback. Here's Colin Page bouncing it.
And the next game after this will be back on the road against Troy.
134 PTWLFG. The 134 represents a college football publication that picked Louisiana Monroe as 134 out of 134 FBS teams, saying they would be the worst team in college football. PTW proved them wrong. LFG, let's freaking go. It's galvanized them. Awesome.
Absolutely. Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. It's funny, we spoke with some of the players as Colin Page received his handoff about chip mentality, right? Billy Pullen, Elijah Fisher, General Booty, the three players that we were able to speak with, they all were overlooked at some point in time in their high school career or even in their JUCO, community college, wherever they all came from. And that chip mentality is something that they live by. And that shirt, 134 PTW, goes to show they're able to pull from the same type of mentality to be able to breathe and speak the same language and fight for the things that they are looking to accomplish this upcoming season for Coach V's first year as head coach.
2nd and 6, back to Colin Page. Self-ended, but in the Warhawks territory. Alex.
And for Coach Vinson, along the journey with him are his two sons. You know, something he talked about, you guys, when we were meeting with him. He said it's all about family first. Part of this team, the culture. Yes, his players are his family, but his sons. Brady is ULM's tight ends coach, and Brett is a walk-on wide receiver for the Warhawks. He says part of the family that they is all about trust and loyalty. He shares that at home and with all his players here with the Warhawks.
Cole Lord now checks in at quarterback. But this is the Colin Page show. And it was tough. His youngest son, that's a freshman receiver, he played at 4 different high schools in 4 different years because dad was moving around that much. And every time it was an opportunity to go somewhere else, his son said, Dad, let's do it. I'm fired up. And ultimately, it's been really good for him. New environments, learning new people, learning new systems.
Yeah, family first is the approach that Coach Vinson has been able to instill, not only in his immediate family, but in the family of the football team that they've been able to create. They fight for one another. And I know the score doesn't necessarily tell the entire story, but year number 1 for Coach Vinson, starting off 2-0, that's a huge deal, especially getting the win 2 weeks ago against UAB. That's something to build off of for this early stages in the program of where Coach Vinson has taken his team already.
And he knew it would be tough. He knew this would be a real challenge for his team with so many new faces, new coaching staff, new players. And it has been, because this is Texas playing its first game as the #1 team in America since 2008. Do you remember that game?
I do. I was on the field for that game.
It was the infamous Crabtree game.
Yeah.
There's been some bad memories around this program since 08, 09, 2010. But it's been a slow climb back to this #1 spot. And it really has been, because the job Steve Sarkisian has done, rebuilding everything inside and outside of this program. This is the most talent-rich Texas football has been since the Mack Brown heydays there in the late 2000s.
Absolutely, and you talk about talent-rich. It all happens through the developmental process that Steve Sarkisian is going on and the culture that's been instilled since year number 1 for Coach Sark.
The flag down.
False start. Offense, number 62. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
That's on the sophomore center, Connor Robertson. But along with all that talent, some challenges. How do you manage a quarterback room where you have Quinn Ewers and and Arch Manning. And everybody's always going to be calling for the other one, basically. That's the way it works with stacked rooms, but they've got experience with this. Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones, Bryce Young, they were all in Steve Sarkisian's quarterback room at Alabama at the same time. It's a quarterback luxury here at the University of Texas.
It's 2 minute timeout, 2 minute warning. 2 minute timeout, and we'll be right back